Most people worldwide let $1,000 sit still, losing value yearly. But data suggests the same amount quietly multiply for ordinary people in the US, UK, and Europe, and the truth behind this will shock you. In this story, you will see how small money moved in smart ways, why 2026 changes everything, and how 5 simple paths reportedly turn modest savings into growing engines. So stay close because surprises are ahead. 3 revelations are coming fast, one about timing, one about patience, and one about systems working quietly behind the scenes, and together they explain why $1,000 can matter more now than ever before. No fancy promises here, only realistic storytelling backed by numbers, examples, and sources that suggest ordinary people did not need luck, just structure, and that is where this journey begins today. Let me show you exactly how this happened, starting with why money feels harder to grow now, yet secretly easier if you understand what changed across global markets and everyday tools people already use. Around the world, prices rose, wages moved slower, and many felt stuck. But according to reports, technology, data access, and market openness created small doors that were not visible before. In the past, investing felt locked behind banks, brokers, and big balances. But now apps, platforms, and global markets reportedly lowered barriers, letting beginners test ideas with limited risk and clearer rules. Here is a mini surprise. Most growth stories did not start with bold bets. They started with boring habits, slow moves, and choices repeated monthly, which sounds dull, yet data shows it works. Another surprise is timing, because sources suggest 2026 sits at a rare overlap, where digital access, global demand, and demographic shifts align, creating chances that were weaker just 5 years ago. The final surprise is control, because small investors today reportedly choose more than ever, from automated tools to diversified funds, instead of guessing single stocks like gamblers in old movies. This matters to you because whether you live in Europe, the US, or elsewhere, the same systems now touch your phone, your bank, and your future plans, even if you never noticed them before. Money growth is no longer only about picking winners, it is about positioning, patience, and letting systems work while you sleep, and this story breaks those systems into 5 clear paths. Now here is where things get really interesting, because the first path is the simplest, most visual, and often ignored, even though it quietly beat many flashy strategies over long periods. The first way to grow $1,000 starts with broad index funds, which are baskets of many companies designed to spread risk, and according to historical data, they rewarded patience steadily. Imagine placing your money across hundreds of businesses at once, instead of betting on one name, so when some fall, others rise, smoothing the ride and calming emotions during rough market weeks. Reportedly, a simple global index returned around 7% yearly over long spans, meaning $1,000 slowly climbed without daily stress, charts, or constant checking of prices. Think about daily life. You work, rest, travel, and sleep, while this money quietly compounds, which means it earns returns on previous returns, a snowball effect that grows larger over time. Editors can picture this as a small snowball rolling downhill, slow at first, then larger, not flashy, but powerful, and this visual explains why many long-term investors choose this calm path. But if you think that is crazy, wait until you hear this, because the second path looks boring too, yet data suggests it often protected beginners when markets shook unexpectedly. The second way involves high-interest savings and short-term bonds, which sound dull, but according to sources, rising rates made them meaningful again, especially for protecting early capital. Picture parking money where it earns steady interest, lower risk, and easy access, while you learn, plan, and avoid panic moves, which reportedly saved many beginners from selling at losses. This path does not promise excitement, but it buys time, clarity, and confidence, which experts often say are the real edge beginners need before moving into more volatile growth paths later. Now the plot twist begins, because the third way shifts from safety to opportunity, mixing technology with discipline, and it is where many small investors reportedly saw unexpected upside. The third path uses automated investing tools, sometimes called robo-advisors, which spread money across assets automatically, adjusting over time based on rules, not emotions or daily headlines. According to reports, these systems removed common mistakes, like panic selling or overbuying hype, letting beginners stay invested through ups and downs with fewer costly decisions. Picture a dashboard quietly rebalancing your money while you live life, similar to cruise control in a car, keeping speed steady, even when roads change slightly without constant driver input. This approach reportedly helped people stick to plans longer, and sticking, data suggests, mattered more than perfect timing or secret knowledge during uncertain global years. But wait, because the fourth way is where things turn cinematic, mixing real assets, digital access, and global demand, creating stories that surprised even cautious observers. The fourth path involves fractional ownership, which means buying small pieces of assets like real estate or commodities, once reserved for wealthy investors, now opened through regulated platforms. Reports suggest people used small amounts to access rental income streams or resource exposure, spreading risk while tapping markets that historically move differently from stocks alone. Imagine owning a slice of a building or resource, earning steady income, while prices move independently from tech stocks, creating balance during unpredictable economic shifts. This approach reportedly added resilience to portfolios, helping $1,000 play multiple roles instead of sitting in one narrow lane. Now here comes the setup for the biggest reveal, because the fifth path ties all others together, and it changes how growth is viewed entirely. The fifth way focuses on self-investment, which means spending part of money on skills, tools, or knowledge that increase earning power, according to many economic studies. Data suggests learning high-demand skills often return more than markets, because higher income creates more capital to invest, multiplying effects over years, not months. Picture using a portion of money to learn a digital skill, then earning extra income, then reinvesting that income into the other four paths you just heard. This loop reportedly turned $1,000 into a catalyst, not just an asset, changing trajectories for people who treated money as a system, not a lottery ticket. This brings us to the most shocking discovery of all, which connects patience, systems, and behavior into one clear picture you may not expect. Stay with me, because in part 2 we connect the dots, reveal why behavior beats brilliance, and show what all this means for you right now. The shocking discovery is this: data suggests the biggest gains did not come from clever picks, but from staying invested, spreading risk, and repeating simple actions during boring months when nothing exciting happened. When people jumped in and out, returns dropped, but those who stayed steady reportedly captured recoveries, dividends, and compounding effects that headlines never highlight loudly. This reframes everything, because growth was less about predicting markets and more about building a machine that kept working quietly, regardless of daily news or emotional swings. So what does all this mean for us today, especially for a global audience facing uncertainty, fast technology shifts, and constant noise about money online? It means $1,000 in 2026 is not small. It is a starting lever, and how you place it determines whether it shrinks under inflation or grows with structure and time. Short term, these paths reportedly reduce stress, protect beginners from big mistakes, and create learning space, while long term, they build habits that scale as income increases. Here is another small reveal: sources suggest mixing all 5 paths, not choosing one, created smoother results, because each plays a different role in different market conditions. Index funds aim for growth, savings and bonds offer stability, automation adds discipline, fractional assets bring balance, and self-investment fuels future income, forming a complete system. This system approach reportedly outperformed scattered bets because it aligned behavior with goals, instead of chasing excitement, which often fades quickly after losses. Before we wrap up, there is one final thing you need to know, and it might challenge how you think about money entirely. The final twist is time, because according to historical data, Starting earlier mattered more than starting bigger, even when amounts looked small at first. People who began with modest sums and added consistently often surpassed those who waited years to invest larger amounts, missing compounding windows that never return. This ties back to the opening shock, because the real loss was not picking wrong. It was waiting, hesitating, and letting money sit idle while opportunities quietly passed.